Hey everyone, today we are shear walling this wall. We got some electrical in the corner we got to look out for and some plumbing throughout the wall we got to be sure not to hit with our nails. And speaking of nails, we're going to use these short boys just to penetrate through the shear material and to not sink too terribly deep into our studs. So this is my buddy Alfred. He's mansplaining again, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't because my attention span, but I try to listen to him most of the time, but he just tends to get in my way a lot. But anyways, here I'm hitting these 3-inch on center nails and just going off the blueprints to make sure everything's nice and neat for the inspector when he comes. Now, the important part about shooting up a shear wall around so many obstacles is to make sure that you're not going to puncture any of your copper pipes or your electrical wires as you shoot the shear panels into the studs. So that's what I'm doing here is I'm marking out with my hand where the copper pipe goes and making sure that we do not hit it. And down at the bottom you want to make sure that you have the ground marked because as you hit your shear panels up, you need something to go snap a plumb line off the ground to actually hit your studs as you progress through the wall. And the best way to transfer the lines that previously exist on the other shear panel is to either measure them out like I'm doing here and then snap a straight line with a pencil, or to use a level and to level off the existing line and reach out as far as you possibly can. But from there, I like to make a mark and use the straight edge because I didn't have a level near me, so I just used what I got. And yeah, as you can see, it just transfers over to my mark and it got nice level line to tell me where not to shoot. And this next step is a little unnecessary, but I like to overdo it sometimes to really emphasize the idea that you cannot shoot where we are marking. So I showed my buddy Alfred and he wanted to join in on the party and make sure that nobody ever shoots in our markings. So from there we tack it up and try to avoid the falling insulation from going into your mouth, and continue to hold the board for Alfred and do your best to tack it up as fast as you can so that the boss man's happy when he comes back. And once you're done with your edge nailing, you want to get your field nailing done and get those shear panels nice and secure. And once you're done, you got a nice looking shear wall with some notches and everything's up to code and looking good.